Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel HaroHobbyGaming, and in this episode of What If series on If Echoes. Yes, this is What If series number 3, and we are gonna review what if we are being struck by the enemy Neutralizer and Nosferatus. Of course by the Belgorn. Yes, this video is sponsored by Belgorn, the most dangerous neutralizer and Nosferatu ships. Okay, and if you don't know what is Blood Raiders Bhaalgorn, yes, this is it. I'm gonna explain it to you. This is Bhaalgorn battleships, of course, faction battleships, and her role bonus is minus 100% energy Nosferatu overload penalty. And what that means? It means you can Nosferatu anything, your enemy's frigates, destroyer, cruiser, or anything without any penalty. So if you want to sucks enemy energy or capacitor, use Belgorn. Yes, uh, you can Nosferatu anything and it won't have any penalty. Even the enemy's capacitor is way more below your capacitor. Okay. Now for the next bonus was Advanced Electronic Warfare. Yes, it gives you plus 15% energy Nosferatu efficiency. Yes, and up to plus 75% energy Nosferatu efficiency. And of course, it will have effect on your Nosferatu, on your amount of Nosferatu. And the second one was plus 15% energy neutralizer strength. Yes, it multiply your neutralizer strength, and up to plus 75% neutralizer strength. Of course, it's very good and very strong. And the next was plus 20% stasis Webifier optimal range. And yes, it's up to plus 100% if you max advanced electronic warfare. So it is very nice electronic warfare, and I think it's the best, and you can call this Belgorn the king of electronic warfare, because yes, the versatility, the capacitor, the disabling enemies capacitor is very good with this Belgorn. And the advanced battleship command can give you plus 15% large laser damage per level and plus 7.5% large laser tracking speed. Yes, it's very nice and have a good nice laser bonus. Okay, now and what we want to review here is Nosferatu and Neutralizer. So this is on the middle slot is Nosferatu. This is the best Nosferatus for now. Fricolakas large energy Nosferatu. And if you can see on this column, you get energy transfer amount about 403 gigajoules per cycle. I mean, per 10 seconds, you get 403 gigajoules on your ship. So it sucks your enemy's energy to your energy. It's about 403, but this is not the right amount. I mean, this is after bonus amount. The real from the market, you can see if it's being equipped by the another ships, it just got energy transfer amount about 230 gigajoules. So it's not very good if not equipped by Belgorn, but it's still viable for any other ships, because yes, it will help to maintain your capacitor. Okay, for the next was the neutralizer. Yes, this is the best for now. Mode large energy neutralizer, meta level 8. Neutralization amount about 1211 gigajoules per cycle. So the neutralizer is if you read on the description, it neutralizes a portion of the energy in the capacitor of the enemy ships. So the enemy is regains and a capacitor, but the neutralizer is neutralize them. So if the enemy can we say positive capacitor, but with neutralizer it will have a minus capacitor. I mean, if the enemy is regen about 300 or 400 gigajoules per 10 seconds, this mod large energy neutralizer is neutralize enemy capacitor about 1211 gigajoules per 24 seconds. So the enemy will not have any capacitor regen, and yes, it can empty your capacitor enemies. Okay, but that's not the right amount. It's after bonus, and yes, this is the market stock capabilities. The neutralization amount is about 692 gigajoules. Yes, it's about 500 differences after bonus, and it's very big. Okay, now it's just for sneak peek. We got this Dracula large energy Nosferatu, and the differences is about, oh, the optimal range is very good. It got upgrade on Dracula large energy neutralizer meta level 18, and base neutralization amount about 757. And if we equip this to our Belgorn, let's take a look. Okay, we got optimal range about 29 kilometers and accuracy fall off about 19 kilometers. Neutralization amount about 130. Oh, sorry, 1325 gigajoules. Oh my god. Okay, now for the next electronic warfare bonus on this Belgorn is this Stasis Webifier. It got 100% upgrade of optimal range, and the base Predator Stasis Webifier is 14.8 kilometers, and after upgrade from the bonus of the ships, we got optimal range about 29.6 kilometers, which is very nice. And yes, we have, okay, wait, we have Tobias Stasis Webifier, and let's take a look how much range. Wow, it's about 41.6 kilometers, so it's crazy. Yes, this is the king of electronic warfare right now on the Battleship class. And yes, now let's go to the next Nosferatus and Neutralizer demonstration. And here we are, and at our friend's location. And yes, he is using Belgorn, and we will try what if we are being stroked by the enemy neutralizer and enemy Nosferatus. Okay, and let's look what ship is this we are using, and this is the sister of Eve Stratios. Yes, this is cruiser class. You can look at that Stratios cruiser, and yes, it is on the list on the making video, and we will test it maybe tomorrow or tomorrow after tomorrow. And yes, this is you can look at that. It have good slot with high drones. Yes, okay. Now, talking about Nosferatu and Neutralizer, of course, we must talking about the capacitor. Okay, our capacitor capacity is about 4266. Yes, and if we remember the neutralizer amount for that Belgorn, and its the mode is 1200. Okay, wait, let me see. Yes, 1211 gigajoules, and the Nosferatu amount is 403 gigajoules. Okay, now let's write what the effect on us if we are being struck by the Nosferatu first. Okay, first minus 5% first cycle from the Nosferatu. Second cycle minus about, whoa, it goes down to 86%. Third cycle is 74%. Fourth cycle it goes down to 67%. Okay, now let's see the fifth cycle. Okay, so from 5 cycle of Nosferatu, it sucks your enemy, our capacitor, about 40% of our capacitor. So it's about almost 2000. Yes, almost 2000 of capacitor. Can we click? Oh, we can look. We can look how much exact our capacitor in here. It's, yes. Okay, now let's next test. What if we are being struck by the neutralizer? The first cycle of neutralizer. Wow! From 66% goes down to 44%. It's very crazy. Okay, now let's wait from 44% or 45% on the second cycle. Second cycle from 46% goes down to 24%. So it goes down about 22% of capacitor. So yes, you must be careful if you are facing Belgorn and you are frigates or destroyer and cruiser class. Look at that, from 28% it goes down to 6% on the third cycle. So yes, you must be careful if you are being struck by two Nosferatu and Neutralizer. Of course your capacitor will be run dry and you can be hit with Nosferatu and the laser from Belgorn. Be careful. Yes, I'm just warning every one of you, if you're facing Belgorn and you see your ship being neutralizer on or Nosferatus, just run out. Because you, yes, I think if you are not in numbers, I mean maybe 20 frigates, you won't win again Belgorn. Look at that. Our capacitor is very empty. And yes, and this is the effect if we are being neutralizer and Nosferatus. Our capacitor will always be empty. Look at that, 0%. We just can, yeah, we just can to our base speed, but if we are being neutral, Webifier, it's the same. Okay, now that's it. That's the end of this neutralizer and Nosferatus demonstration. And I hope you liked my video. And if you want anything to be reviewed, if you want any ships to be tested, if you want any fitting to be tested to hard anomalies, just please comment on the comment section. And yes, this Stratios, I will test it next time. Yes, this is very interesting ships. Okay. And lastly, thank you for watching my video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to support our channel. And once again, thank you for watching. Goodbye.